Right, I am back. Well, your Wi-Fi came back. Oh, we need to close the game because I've got debug on. You know what, Daz? EE might have been shit to work for, but I can definitely recommend them for Broadband. Let me just unplug my router real quick and get it on stream so you can see it. No, I wouldn't be either, man. I wouldn't be either. It fucking sucks when your broadband doesn't work the way it should, especially when you've just got new broadband. It's not really up to me, it's mum's. Ah, I see. Yeah, that sucks. It's the area I live in, not the broadband. It depends. Are you on a copper network? Do you know? Do you know what sort of broadband it is? Because if it's fiber to the cabinet, it shouldn't be like kicking your shit in as much as it is. But if it's like completely copper, then you're kind of screwed. Hey, Gear, welcome. What's your plan for Zeds? More killing. Till very recently, copper. Oh, so have you had like a full fiber switch over then? Like, FTTP? I don't know if you're aware. Yeah, we did. That might be why you're having some teething issues. Because that was pretty common when I worked at EE. That people who had just switched over to full fiber would have some issues. I feel like you gotta harass them enough to get an engineer sent out to take a look at the lines, just in case. Because I've had, like, one story which nobody, like, believed for customer. And pretty much what had happened is the fiber line, when it was first installed, was broken. Like, it was damaged when it was installed because an engineer just installed it really shit. And it's so unusual to happen, but the service feels like it works like usual. I say it's unusual. It was 2 calls in my entire time I was there that happened. But with like a company like Vodafone, I imagine it's quite hard to get through to an actual human. Because I know that was one of the reasons why people liked ringing us at EE and BT, because like, you know, you rang in, you ended up with a person. And that was like something that we had on our competition. So I don't know if like... I know they do have call centers, but I don't think they have like as many. But no, definitely take a look into it, man. That was a good little break though from PZ. Some Overwatch. I've not played that game in years, so it's nice to come back and actually enjoy it. I have such a love-hate relationship with that game. Excuse me, sorry, I've got hiccups. Let me correct this. Maybe next time carry... hell yeah. Carry us to victory. And a happy late birthday to you, Badger. Well, thank you, Son Dralas. My birthday was 4 months ago. 4 months, 8 days ago. Hell yeah. No, see, I fucking love Overwatch. I used to love it so much, and the Marvel Rivals came out, and I really enjoyed that when that first released. It's a bit sloppy now, but Hitmaster is so easy, on Xbox PC is so much harder. See, back when I used to play it originally, and I mean originally like Season 3, and I don't mean Overwatch 2, I mean Overwatch 1. So, like 2017, I nearly went up to GM. The only thing that stopped me going to GM is I got bored of playing with no friends. My friends were plat and gold, so I had nobody to play with, and after about 2 seasons of playing by myself, I gave up. I just dropped. I thought it wasn't worth getting to GM because I was bouncing up and down every other game, but it just wasn't worth it. Like, the time investment required, I would need either, like, a good 5 or 6 win streak, or to not, like, lose however many. So I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna drop. I'll play quick play with you guys when you're playing, and then, let my rank passively drop. Because, again, I said earlier, I don't really like smurfing. Like, if it can be avoided, I don't want to play against people who are, like, outside my skill rank. Unless it's quick play, then, like, you absolutely deserve to get shit on by me. If I do good. I don't do good at the moment. I do pretty shit at the moment. But yeah. That's a fairly good conditions then. I hate Smurfs, man. One of the reasons I took a long hiatus from Valorant. Yeah, I mean, see, I don't really dislike them in games I'm playing, because most of the time, if I'm seeing Smurfs, like, it's in a game that I play enough to, like, be good at. So I don't mind it so much. When I mind it is when it's like you're doing it just to shit on players who are like when you're doing it for like a power trip. And that kind of like bums me out, because it's like I don't know if many of you have played Mordhau. Now, you can't help smurfing on Mordhau. You don't really have a choice. You just... Everybody of every skill rank is pretty much playing together, unless you're playing competitive 1v1 or 3v3. And then, if you face a smurf in that, I'd say that's kind of your own fault, because what did you expect? You're playing a competitive, like, sword game. Like, of course people are gonna wanna, like, duck under your blades and shit. Like, the fuck? Why wouldn't you? But yeah, that game was pretty, oof. Hey, Gatekeeper, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here, hope you're doing well. Oh, it's coming in 8 minutes late. Stream Elements just wants you guys to know what's up. Late or not, Stream Elements wants you guys to know. How many subs away are we from it? 76, I think? It's in the Discord. I'll have a look in a moment. You guys have 2 days till the goal goes on hiatus as well, remember? And then it returns for 7 streams after that. Let me have a look. Stream schedule. It is in there. It's 77. Last updated the 17th of Jan, so it actually might be a little closer. Let me double check right now, just so it's... I lasted at 17th of Jan. Okay, so no, that included all of these ones here, plus those. So there was one yesterday. No Prime subs. There was one yesterday. So actually, yeah, no, I was right. 76. I thought it was, but I hadn't updated it. It's not the 22. Tally up the total on the 23rd, and then it'll continue for 7 days after the subathon. How many was that? Holy shit. How many was that? 25! Holy fuck, man! Very generous of you. God damn! It didn't even make a hype train. Bloody hell, well thank you very much for the 25, Daz. Biscas, Queenie, Tube, Grissis, Marlakine, Briarfeet Gobbler, Phantom, Mindless Kitty, Soldier Woods, White Dog, Mikaga, Traineric, Lafe Eteral, Dan Marshy, Yabo, Chasey Dijarin, Rerun, Frankasu, Hawaiian Sweetmeat, Swim Dude, nice, that's the one who's not received one yet. Willox, 1 MRE Man 1, Groovis, Mandaladillo 12, and Sakandar 79. You guys enjoy your lovely gift subs. 30 days of ad-free viewing. Glorp indeed. Yes, welcome, Core HRD. Enjoy your 30 days of ad-free viewing, guys, as well as access to all of the badger-based emotes. And, Daz, you legend, you know what you've just unlocked us? Yet another emote slot. You have just unlocked us our 20th emote slot on the channel. Holy. That is insane. Genuinely insane. Goddamn. We need that for the subathon. The subathon is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one. No, thank you very much, man. Very generous of you. You are crushing our leaderboard. Absolutely crushing our leaderboard. I want mainstream. I understand. Hey, Celtic, thank you for the gift sub to Anatus Wolf and activating the hype train. Hell yeah. Thank you very much, guys. What level did it start? Level 6? Holy shit. Hey, hype train indeed. Good shit. Thank you very much, guys. Awesome stuff. So, as I sort of said, we're working out things to play during the subathon. Because obviously I'm going to play Rat Race. We're going to try to do some CDDA. One of my friends for a couple of our communities. Hell yeah. We're also going to do some other games, like I say. So I might do a few Overwatch games here and there just to sort of like feel good, man. I just want the emote. Hell yeah, Turbo. Hell yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits.
X100. I just want the emote brightest. 148 BROFL.
Thank you for the 100 bits and partaking in our hype train. Hell yeah. Hey, Gatekeeper. Very generous of you. Thank you for the gift sub and joining the hype train. Who has that gone to? Saraz07, enjoy your 30 days of ad-free viewing as well as access to all of the badger-based emotes. All of them. Every single one. All of them. Very generous of you guys. Unlocking us yet another legendary emote. Will it be as good as Gruddy Goose? That's the question. Or Honkshoe. Because Honkshoe was pretty peak. Hey, Lane. Welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, where was I? So those of you that own Barrow Trauma, we do intend to play Barrow Trauma on stream, and I do think it would be good fun to open that up to everybody. Holy!
Celtic Marauder cheered. X1000. Someone say hype train?
Well, I think they might have done. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, Celtic. Very generous of you. Hell yeah. A level 7 hype train. God damn. Nearly a record-breaking hype train. You have extreme blood on. Yes. Hey, thank you for the 20 bits, Lane dear. Appreciate that. Thank you for joining along this hype train. Very kind of you. What emotes do we get at level 7? What are the emotes that are possible? Let's see if I can have a quick squiz. Random, I am clap, pack it up. Goblin jam. Ooh, raccoon pop would be sick. I'd love raccoon pop. I would love raccoon pop. That one looks great. Just because it's a raccoon, I guess, but... like when the blood setting is really high, because then the chain links to solid walls of blood. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool as hell. Also, welcome to the chat, Saraz, for the first time. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing very well today. Enjoy your 30 days of advert-free viewing, as well as access to all of those badger-based emotes that you just unlocked. I want the Gritty Goose. The Gritty Goose is great. Gritty Goose is peak. Yes, so as I was saying, so games like Barrow Trauma, if people own Barrow Trauma, everybody will be welcome along for that. The more of us, the merrier. I think that one will be quite interesting with a crew of people, all using in-game comms. If there's enough people, I might even activate the traitor mode, just so that somebody has to fuck up the ship, which will be very interesting. Then also, potentially, if enough people are interested, games like Town of Salem, Sleep Stream. Well, you know what? If somehow you guys make it go 8 days, I'll do my best. You know, by day 9, I'll sleep on stream anyway. But we won't be doing that. Like I say, it can run for a maximum of 9 days. The likelihood of that is exceptionally low. However, depending on the follow count as well that we end up from it, I guess in theory it's not impossible, it's just improbable. 50 gifted for sleep stream. I would love to say yes, but I don't have a way to set up a sleep stream. Like, I literally don't have a... like, this office is too small. Phone. No, because I sleep in the same bed with my girlfriend, and she doesn't want to be on stream. But respect her privacy, you know. I would have to sleep in the office, make her sleep on the couch. Sorry. Buy a new bed. I've got an airbed. I've got an airbed. I could, like, set it up, but I wouldn't, like... I don't have a room in here at the moment, unfortunately. That's why what I plan to try do is, during the day, so if I need to sleep, the stream timer is going to get paused, and then I will turn on a rerun, and then the stream timer will continue from when I get back. I'll be sleeping in, like, our least active hours anyway, as best I can. Inflatable bed, inflatable hot tub, double trouble stream. Oh my god. Fucking legs in the hot tub. Torso on the bed. There we go. Hype train is coming to an end, guys. Let us have a look at our lovely emotes. Hot Tub Rat Race stream. I love it when my keyboard gets wet. Oh yes, White Dog, enjoy your gifts of 30 days of ad-free viewing, and now you have access to every single badger-based emote. I got it! I fucking got it! It was the one I wanted! Holy shit! Hell yeah. We are now 50 away from mainstream, actually. Yeah, damn. And then that won't be like the stream immediately after, obviously. I need to sort stuff out for that. That'll be funny. Hell yeah. Didn't give me the amount. No, I believe you need to use at least 100 bits or 1 gift sub, unfortunately, Lane. I think like it prompts every so often how much it is. Streamer just gets it. I guess because it's my stream. Did we all get it? When do you think you'll be done with clearing Phallus Lake, and what loot do you think you'll get from the whole time? I don't think... I'll get much star falling. Also, welcome. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing very well today. And I think I'll be done clearing Phallus Lake. Well, we've got... Wednesday's today. So tomorrow is... another stream day. We might have Phallus near enough cleared out tomorrow. And then, of course, I'm not streaming Friday, like I said. Hey, Big Amp Trice. Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. It's great to have you here. I hope you're doing very well. And I hope you enjoyed the free badger-based emotes you just locked yourself for following. Also, guys, I want to do just a very quick thank you as well, because it's pretty awesome. The YouTube video hit 1k views today. I know I only released it yesterday, but 1k views for, like, an actual, like, longer form video, for me, is really good. Compared to, like, if you look at, like, my view count on most of my long videos, the base video related stuff does alright, but it takes a while to even get 1k views. So in a day, that's really good shit, and I appreciate that. It's dope. And yeah, so we will obviously be continuing the Wilderness series. That'll continue as long as Victor Wood lives. I'm going to do my best to keep him alive, keep him from getting ill. And then we'll, however that series wraps up, whether he survives 100 days in the wilderness or not, we will move on to a new character. Maybe one that we haven't had on the channel before, because we've got Victor Wood, we've got Barry Scott. Maybe we need a CDDA character, maybe we need a Sprinters character. I retweeted it, not that I know if it makes much difference. The algorithm means my original post. I can have a look. I appreciate that though, Gatekeep. That's awesome. They got Victor Wood in the woods? Hell yeah. Even though I named him Victor Woodland. Damn! Taking it like a rat! Hey, nice. See, the thing is, I don't really have a Twitter. I've considered making one again for the fact that I'm active on YouTube and stuff, but the best way to do good on Twitter is just to be a troll account, man. You want clicks and views on Twitter? Troll account. Damn! Taking it like a rat! Make OnlyFans. Ah, yes. Hey, Jammy. Welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, man. That's how you got no comment. That would absolutely be the meta, though. OnlyFans collab. Yeah, we could, like, hold feet. It's like holding hands, but we, like, hold our toes and interlock them together. You know what? Me making this bit about selling my feet has gone on for years. I just grew up. Yeah, but think about the content. Think about the unlimited dollars that we would get. Oh my god, maybe I can quickly run in and out. Carpentry 4, paperback book. Tracking 3, that's kind of peak. Okay. Tracking 3 is good. That's a really good pull. And what? We're at tracking 2 already? Yeah, we're at tracking 2. So that's level 6 tracking, nice and easy. Hot tub stream with real badges. Oh. Becoming big on just a bit of luck and being consistent, bro. I mean, yeah, I guess that is it. I think the thing is, though, with YouTube's algorithm, there is definitely... Depending on the content you make, there's definitely a formula. Because the first really, what I would consider well-edited video on my channel, on both TikTok and YouTube, was really well-received. And then my sort of semi-edited stuff wasn't great. But the one time I did, like, unless I got really lucky that the one time I edited something properly did well, my shorts content wasn't really doing much prior. Kind of biased towards kids games already big creators. Kind of. Maybe it's because of a community that, like, I'm making content for, because PZ, like, doesn't have a ton of, like, serious big creators in PZ. Like, the biggest active PZ only person I can think of is probably Big Bad Beaver. And even he does other stuff. Like, he just streams and does shorts content mainly. Whereas, like, I want to do actual videos as well as shorts content. Like, granted, doing all of the above, like doing shorts content, videos, streams, that is a lot of work. And I wouldn't be able to make that work while, like, I'm doing a full-time job. So, if I ever get to a point where I can bite the bullet and give it a go, I would. Just to see if I could, like, make better content that I, like, also like. I've said, if I could do this very briefly, even for a year, I'd do it. Because the payoff is just, like, I actually get to do something that's kind of like a dream for a year, which is sick. Get political with it. You know what? That's one of two ways to get big. Just say outrageous shit, you're right. I just could, you know, just say like a crazy take, like, you know what? I really don't like eggplants. And, oh, what's that other one? It starts with a C, it's like a courgette. Those are the same thing, aren't they? No, aubergine is eggplant. I guarantee you'll go viral. Do I have to say it on a bridge? On YouTube is not the way to find massive viewership. You start small viewership here and continue on at Twitch over a big platform. Hollowed. That, honestly, that's not entirely true. Most of my viewership has come from YouTube. Like, not like... obviously, a lot of you find me via all your different means. But the bulk of... just say you're gay or become a furry. Neither of these are true. But my favorite pastime is spreading lies and misinformation. So you know what, guys? You heard it here first. We're going to the woods. Oh, guys, is that a body? What do you think? You fucking moron. What do you think it is? Pinata? Fucking hell, man. Fanboy stream and you'll be viral. Oh god, imagine. That won't even be wipeable from the internet. That'll just be it. I'll be cooked. My family will see it. My brother will see it. My brother comes in chat every so often. In fact, he was in chat briefly yesterday. Harassing tourists on trains when. If I ever do that, like, honestly, those of you that are here now, just find me and, like, dox me. Don't do that now, though. That would be terrible. But if I ever start becoming, like, a scumbag on the internet, just do it. Just do it. Hey, welcome, Alpha and Tom. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. We certainly are. We've cleared further in than we've ever cleared before. And the horde has particularly thinned out. So much so that I actually might be able to start walking towards the church soon. Hey, Rerun, welcome. Good to have you here today. Enjoy your 30 days of ad-free viewing, as well as access to all the badge-based emotes. Badger gets swatted. Oh god, never. That's my dream, to never have to deal with that bullshit. Yes, I am. Been looking for a while? Hell yeah. Well, it's good to have you here. So if you aggro the church... No, we want to pull the zombies from a church. I just don't want to go there yet. Stream of a maid costume over here. Streams of despair in the other room. I found a wooden bucket. Not in-game, but I made them. I started a carpenter this time. Trying to get short blunt, a serious try again. Arion, I hope I get you. Yeah, pull a Glock out. No, there's no point. I just make more noise. We'll probably be at about 150k once we're done clearing out ballast. Maybe a bit more. This would be me in that situation. You know what, Turbo? That's probably one of the safest things to do as well. Like, one of the best courses of action you could... Well, one of the best places to be if shit kicks the fan is at your home. Like, loads of people go like, what would you do at the start of the apocalypse? The first question is, where are you? Where does it start? Where are you when it starts? Because that makes a world of difference to what you should be doing. Are you at home? No? Okay. Are you at a place that has enough food to last you several days? Yes. Hunker the fuck down. If not, get to the nearest place that isn't a shop, supermarket, or lootable type of building, and immediately hunker down. Which apocalypse? We're assuming like Walking Dead style zombies like this. Slept through my house getting hit by light. That's kind of peak. I mean, it wouldn't be peak if your house burnt down. That would fucking suck. That's genuinely impressive to sleep for about. Nukes in the fireball and not even have to register it happening. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I think anything that we associate with like the undead or whatever should be good. For a landline phone that blew up. Oh my god. By the way, I'm very, 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 those of you that do Rat Race, by the way, I am so close to, requesting a rethink from the entire community on the sneaking stuff. To do with sneaking after animals, increasing nimble. I'm so fucking close to this. This is indeed my phallus bolt hole. Because today there have been some conversations about how, like, it's clearly an exploit. Like, well, for whatever reason, drinking, like, this amount of beer and then getting all of the benefits of drinking that amount of beer isn't an exploit. It's blatantly an exploit. You shouldn't be getting all the medical benefits from that little amount of beer. So I disagree. But if that isn't an exploit, then why is a clear game mechanic an exploit? But I'm really trying not to have this conversation in the Discord because I don't want to, like, disagree with people in, like, the Discord. Because I feel like that'll make me look like a bit of an arsehole because it's text and nothing ever looks good in text. Nothing ever looks good in text. But yeah, fucking hell. Like, reading some of the stuff I read today, I was kind of like, how do we consider this valid? Why is this valid? but I can't try level up my tracking and nimble skill by following. Seems a little unfair to me. No, I wouldn't say it is, Alpha. It's an exploit if you trap an animal. So, right, one moment. We don't have one in here, but say if I trapped a mouse in this room here, and then sneak walked against this door like this, that would be an exploit. 100% categorically agree with that. 110% I agree with that. But if I'm hunting after rabbits and they don't detect me and I'm gaining nimble, that's valid XP gain in my book. Maybe I'm wrong. I think trapping an animal is an exploit. Hunting is not.
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel. But I definitely think, like, it needs to be rediscussed, at very least. Nimbling into a corner, if yes, I think what you're doing, what you did, just did, isn't intended. They might have, yeah, they might have patched it with animals behind the door, but you need to do it with mouse behind the door, or like mice. Transistor. Also, welcome. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. That's just engaging with a tracking system. Yeah, exactly. And it gives you nimble as a reward. Fucking hell. So, like, it should just work, man. I don't know, I have this discussion a lot in other streams, but rarely in my own stream, now I think about it. I would happily do a poll in my own stream just to see what you guys think. Because, I mean, I'd absolutely fucking kneel on the point if everybody here disagreed with me. One of those is getting back up. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. I like to sneak after animals. I just want it. I want to be allowed to do it, man. I want to have to walk around like this for 10 hours. 10 more hours. Walk down the carpet first time of the day. That's why I'm trying to kill on the top side of the road now, and then walk along the bottom side to come back here. Gatekeep. So rather than what I was doing, which was killing over the whole road before, I only want to kill on the top and walk along the bottom. And I heard deer. Did not scare him off, no guns, so much. Went back and tried. That's cool. The gun touch will tell you if there's a zombie. Yeah. I hear a noise when they activate and come back to life normally, so I just need to be careful. I do have a gun on my hip now, actually, to be fair. Don't want another poop pants event. But think of a clip farm. Doing YouTube short. I've been trying to compile them, Daz. I think I've done one before. But like, jump scares is a lot harder because we don't get clips for every jump scare. You'd achieve flight. Yeah, I wouldn't even need to achieve, like, actual movement speed for flight. I wouldn't even need rudders. My car tires would just bounce and the friction alone would make me go to space. Just say Daz, clip that and I will. Yo, Daz, clip that. I want to test my new mod function. Revolver and a bandolier. Can you explain more about the game? It's a zombie survival sandbox game. You're meant to try live as long as you possibly can before ultimately you will eventually die. There are a lot of zombies in the game. Your goal is to build a sustainable long-term base, go out, get loot, live, survive, set yourself objectives, and do the best that you can to live, basically, at the end of the day. I'm doing a challenge where I've got to kill 1 million zombies. I need a perfect character, so all of my skills maxed out. And I have to clear out outposts that are located across the board map. That is how I play the game. You're actively using guns, I didn't realize if you have to stop shove bullets, so I did the lack of needing panic. Don't need the gun rounds. Yeah, see, I like revolvers, they're good. Shotguns as well. It's just easier when you don't need to load a magazine before a fight. Even worse when you need to load a magazine during a fight. That's all good, Hollowed. At least you can speak 2 languages, eh? Never apologize for not speaking good another language, because you're trying to improve by using it, and that in itself is impressive. Because, fun fact, most people in the UK don't care to learn a second language, or don't get taught a second language adequately enough. To be fair though, you can quickly press X alpha and rack it yourself. Like, I can pull out this gun and just go X, and then I'll rack it myself, which now I need to, There we go. It's part of my challenge, so Ragnarok, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Speak 3 languages. Hell yeah, man. Did you kill all of those? Yes, indeed. Yankee Doodle, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hey Malison, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. They are indeed some big watches. Oh, did they? I didn't even realize. They gotta have big wrists with the amount these Zeds are gooning. Did not know that that was a rack hotkey. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, if you don't need to use it, then you wouldn't really know. But I frequently use it when I unload the weapons in my game. Because obviously I leave guns and mags on the floor all the time. So I'm frequently using it. It's still fairly populated here, but not as crazy as it has been. I think that might be one of the few times I've actually expressed an emotion when being surrounded. I felt my face change when I saw that and realized that they had me encircled. You didn't? No, I'm sure. I thought I did. I'm sure my face and eyes just widened. That's good for... Yeah, there you go. Chat's already on you. Sleepy. Mister. The moment he knew he fucked up. Hey, thank you for the clip, Des. I'm gonna watch that back and look at my own reaction. Let me have a look at my face. I'm sure I expressed some sort of emotion. I do. Look at my lower lip. No, look at my lower lip. You see that I blow air into my face, so I was stressed. Like, I blow air like this, like... Biting his lip. Yeah. Eventually biting my lip at being surrounded by Zeds. Love it, right. Hey, we'll catch you in a bit, Bummins. Get some good sleep. Unless that's just you saying goodnight on YouTube. Post-apocalyptic bunny blue. Oh my god. That was not much emotion. Right. What the basis for emotion is it more emotion than I express? Typically. It's about 100% more a reaction than I would normally have. Do not let Zomboids run the goon tree. I didn't bring any extra food out with me, did I? No. Now would have been a shit time to learn Sherry's allergic to peanuts. Oh, we got milk anyway. Milk from a goon train. No! Yes, indeed. I am hollowed. There's a link to that in the description of my channel, I believe. That is the most active chat that we have. Much more active than YouTubers. Don't give a damn idea about RNG food allergies. Honestly, I do think it should be a trait system in the game, because in CDDA, like, you've got food allergies and intolerances in that, which is pretty cool. For those of you that haven't played CDDA, it's like an incredibly in-depth, apocalyptic roguelike. If you've ever heard of Caves of Quid, you will enjoy CDDA. So I can't put a link to it, but if you search my name, Hollowed, then you can find it on Twitch as well. A lactose intolerance would be interesting. Yeah, see, I think fish and like lactose intolerances should be worth a lot of points, because in the late game, most players now are relying on milk, butter, fish as like their sources of like food, and it removes one of the most effective like boosts to weight you get in the game. It'd be a hell of a cool way to try balance things. Well, no, because you can, Alpha, you could give them sickness as a result of it. Just have it cap at tier 3 sickness, and then you don't require a sickness system. Sorry, defecation system. Because if a game caps at tier 3 sickness for food-related illnesses, unless they're lethal, so like intolerances go up to level 3 sickness, allergies can go up to level 4. And they can be neutralized with an EpiPen, then that would be very interesting, wouldn't it? Should have a 10% chance you just need to change trousers. You just immediately nuke the condition of your clothing. Jesus, man, your character is a god. The only thing that we are is blessed by RNGs as chemical. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing very well today. Ooh. Pick up a cowboy hat. There you go.
Oh.
You think like a Game Workshop store in the summer. There's a lot banging on this fence here. Oh, not that many. Hey, hello, welcome. Good to have you here over on Twitch now. Hope you're doing very well today. Welcome to the Twitch chat for the first time. And yes, you are right, it is much more active over here. Purple zone is one of the best zones. I say one of the. It is the best. And everybody's chill here. That's the best bit. No. You guys are like, you're better than TikTok. That's why TikTok doesn't get streams anymore. Because I love my YouTube and I love my Twitch fans. But TikTok, well, TikTok hates me, so that says everything we need to know about the platform. After all, they give me arbitrary bans. Right, so that was carpentry, paperback. No books back here, that sucks. Well, I mean, at least we got a book out of the bookstore. That's decent, at least. Just double check everything. Yeah. Cool. The fortunate thing for that is, on my left monitor, I can read both YouTube and, what's it called? Twitch. I don't know what else there is. That's the area for... It happens occasionally. Yeah, it happens occasionally, Miss Snap. I do my best to read the chat, but if it's really active and I'm really engaged in a fight, like, it happens. Get his attention here, so YouTube might be the play. Kick stream coming too. Usually go back and read it. Yeah, no, I do. I do try to. I've got a larger... The way I've got it set up is on my left monitor. This is still Sherry. Yes, Lane. Sherry is still alive. She's not died. On my left monitor, I have a wider text chat so I can see, like, the messages clearly. On the right monitor, I have all of the stream settings for Twitch set up, as well as a long chat, so I can see normally if I missed a message or if somebody's a new viewer. It's probably because you've had the luxury of hearing Victor Wood for a video. But no, still same old Sherry. Right, we need to get more flints tomorrow. Well, maybe that zombie shouldn't have broke into my home. On phone later.
Sherry grumbles as she heads back to her safe house. She wonders how many more days she will have to endure the grind of crushing the Walking Dead before she'll get to take a dip in that sweet, sweet lake and get the grime off of her body.
Yes, yet another day of messiness. Well, Hollowed, it's been good having you here. Well, you're hollow over here, not hollowed. It's been good having you here. I hope you get some good sleep. We'll catch you in a bit. I've had another day of shit sleep. Oh, well, we're just not getting tired, eh? Oh, now we're sleeping far too much. Sick. Fine, today's a crafting day anyway. Not bad. That's 17 stone blade scythes. Still, hey, well, I appreciate the lurk. Or do it, show it. Sounds like a good trait. It does. It'd be something like really grim though, like whiskey mixed with blackcurrant. A dirty sherry. I don't like whiskey, so maybe I'm a bit biased. Oh look, shitload of rabbits. Hey, Hollow Friend, you figured it out. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow, appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the free badger-based emotes you just unlocked. Next time you join chat, you can use a little badger and say hi. Oh, hello. I was gonna hunt those rabbits, but I guess, Newt. Perhaps so. Perhaps I will. I'm going to run you fuckers down. You're dead. Fuck. Give me the Appalachian. I said it so you guys know I can say the word now. Did I say it right? Not the alopecia rabbit. No. Oh. Oh man, no, I hate tequila. Don't know how that worked, but here we are. I hate tequila, but whenever I get handed it, I just drink it anyway. Because for whatever reason, if I've had a drink and you hand me more alcohol, I'm not gonna say no, I'm just gonna take it and drink it. Appellation. Yeah. Alopecia. Appalachian. Okay, I'm just gonna say Appalachian. That one seemed easier. Appalachian. 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 Like a kid trying to learn how to speak. Am I saying it right, mister? I don't know how to pronounce my hours. I literally don't know how to speak. Hello there, mister. I cannot speak properly. Wiki and blackcurrant unironically sounds good. To be fair, it kind of does. Like, blackcurrant kind of does go with anything, honestly. In fact, fucked up and forget your whole life killing zombies be the last person alive. So tequila mixed with fucking anything. Alopecia mountains. And whatever is in an espresso. An espresso martini is... Shit, what is it? Prosecco... vodka... What's the other liqueur? There's another one that you mix in. There's another white spirit you mix in. Because I always find it far too strong. This is a very dangerous Google search. Passion fruit liqueur or passion fruit puree. So that's... Yeah, you add a little bit of the passion fruit liqueur. That's what I couldn't remember. But I guess you might not. You might use coffee liqueur for an espresso. I used to have to make them. Baby Guinness. Oh, a Baby Guinness is the best shot. Yeah, absolutely. I don't really like many shots, but I could, like, just drink Baby Guinnesses or Baby Guinea all night. They are absolutely the best shot. Kahlua. I don't think I've had Kahlua. Oh no, I have, because that's a bit of like, it's a dark liqueur, isn't it? 18 is for drinking age over here, yes. It's also the same age you have to be to serve alcohol unless you are supervised by a bartender. Welcome. Not Sam Plays. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Clue is like a childish drink. There's no such thing as a childish drink, or an adult's drink, or a man's drink, or a woman's drink. Like, it's all liquid. It all comes out the same when you piss it. We all shit the same, we all piss the same, and if we don't, you normally have something wrong. Is a coffee, liqueur, and espresso martinis at least it? Yeah, no, it's the same sort of thing. I think it's the one that we use here, to be fair. Like, well, in the pub I used to work in, I'm sure that's the one that we used. Because otherwise I wouldn't have known it when it was said. $14 to have one with a meal, 16 with parental permission in your house. I thought it was 16 with a meal. Daz. And it had to be like a half a pint. It can't be a pint. Two years, 21 days, 5 No, it's 2 years, 3 months, 21 days. I think I meant I'll be unemployed instead of doing it early. Well, that's why there's like loads of parties. 40 when I had my first half pint with a meal in a restaurant. I was sure it was 16. You might have just got away with it, man. I think you got away with it. Hey Google, what's the earliest that you can drink in the UK with a meal?
In the UK, the earliest you can legally drink with a meal is 16 years old.
Dude, you got away with it. Yeah, because it's even in the in-betweeners. What's the most alcoholic country? Oh, it's gonna be the UK. It's gonna be the UK or it's gonna be Russia. Maybe if I was 16, but I was 6 years ago. I can't believe that you're right. You're fucking shit yet. Oh, I'd be senile if that's the case. Maybe I am. Maybe that's what makes me entertaining. British grandpa. It's not happy on important stuff. Yeah. But I find it infuriating when I forget things. Because I remember really annoying, like, tiny details forever. Oh my god, it's snowing, guys. I just realized there's snow on the plant. Russia's not even close, it seems. I assume it's the UK, isn't it? Because we're absolute alcoholics over here. Meanwhile, I'm never having a stupidly specific memory. Yeah, like, I kind of get that, because, like, we'll talk about, like, stuff like The Walking Dead at work, and I will, like, pull the episode from my memory and be like, yeah, that happens at about this hour in, like, this part of The Walking Dead. I can't do it for every bit, but when we're talking about, like, major key points, I normally have it, like, recalled to memory. I'm like, oh, yes, I remember when that happened. I cried. I pissed and shit a little bit. Just a sprinklerism, exactly. Ha! Nerd! Welcome, Lil. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well today. Nobody wants steak. Nobody wants beef. But everybody wants beef steak. Shows, films and games, but as soon as someone asks me a question, my brain goes walkies. Yeah, I get that, but I do that. I think it's like over a decade ago when we bring up the details, like, yes, dude, yeah. No, that's yeah. I get that. Oh my god, I actually just felt my fucking soul leave my body. I think it's Romania if the list is correct. Hey Google. Which country consumes the most alcohol per person in the country?
Romania is currently ranked as the country with the high...
Hey Google. Hey Google. Which country is ranked #1 as consuming the most alcohol?
Romania currently ranks #1 for the highest total alcohol consumption per capita. Top consuming countries, according to recent 2024 to 2020.
Romania, Georgia, Latvia, Moldova, Czechia. Hey Google. Which country has the most pubs per person in the country?
Slovakia holds the title for the highest number of pubs per capita in the world. Top countries by pub density. Recent...
Slovakia, Hungary, Ireland, Czechia, Spain. We're slacking. What the fuck? Did COVID really kick in all of our pubs? Jesus Christ, we need to up our game again. Ireland makes sense. Yeah. Not a lot of people there. A lot of alcoholics. Oh, the UK should be on this list. Have a look at, like, type pub in a UK village or town. Just fly over a random, like, town in the UK and type pub. And I can guarantee you most have, like, 8. So what the hell are the Slavs doing? Because, like, that's insane. Like, my little village I lived in had 4 pubs. And there were only 5,000 people that lived there. It's bigger than that now, though. It's got, like, 12,000, 13,000 people that live there now. It's a big place. And now there's only 2 pubs. Interesting how the bigger it got, the less pubs there were. One of those pubs became a co-op. Keep their blood from frosting over. That is fair. The village near me that has less than 500 people and it has 2 pubs. Yep. UK went soft. Hey, welcome, Scene. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. We can't even have shooters. Are shooters shots? Yeah, shots sold separately. To be fair, most pubs in the UK have a strict limit on only allowing double shots, not triple shots. There is actually a place near me that's called, like, Trebles. I think it's a chain place. And, yeah, that place is one of the few places, like, you can get triple shots. Most places will let you buy 3 shots at once, but, like, they'll be like, if you can have a double, but if you want to add the extra, like, alcohol, you need to do it yourself, as we're not licensed to do that. Comes 22nd per capita. I mean, there's, like, 203 countries in the world, so I guess we're, like, in the top 10% nearly. I'll take that. Grew up in west of Ireland, the little town near us had 385 people, 11 pubs. What the fuck? What? That is insane, Alan. That is kind of awesome. I bet a pub crawl in that village was sick. It's like the city I live in, we used to have loads of pubs on our high street, and they were all, like, nice places when I was, like, I've not lived here my whole life, but I've lived here since I was 19. So, well, on and off since I was 19. I lived here 2018 to 2018 to 29, end of 2019. Then I moved away for 2 years. I don't like these freezes we're having. And then I came back in 2023, and I've lived here since. So I've lived in this city for about 4.5 years. I'm amazed the US is up there. I imagine they are, I just imagine Celtic jumped over them. I would imagine that they're between, like, Ireland and Russia. If I took a rogue shout, I'd be like, Korea 17. Sorry, Japan 17 or something. Where are they? How wrong am I? You need to, let's throw a couple more in the mix there, Celtic, then. So we've got Poland, Estonia, Latvia as well. Germany. Oh. South Korea 54, Japan 74. What about North Korea? Are they on the list? Last change of pace after throwing up. Yeah, I can imagine. Holy shit. Jesus. Oh, I mean, they've got pubs. 120. What? Hey, Static. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you back. Hope you're doing well. Hold on a fucking minute. They're far higher up than I expected. That's like half of it. Like, that's like nearly the top 70%. If I lived in North Korea, I'd want to drink all the time. You only get to drink on days where our Lord and Savior Kim Jong-un is drinking. And if you drink any other day, you will be shot. Out of 189. Out of 189? What? Who's last? Poland, Latvia, Estonia, and Germany. Somalia's last. Oh, actually, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. We're counting bars. Yeah, we're seeing like which country has the most like pubs per like people in the country. Counting bars. Poland 12, Latvia 4, Germany 5, Estonia 6. You know what, Germany isn't a one that makes sense. But even though I say that, when I went to Germany, then again, I didn't go around looking for bars because I don't really do that. Where's France? There were a shit ton of bars when I was in France. Oh no, consumption per capita is fine. Because everybody was drinking in France. Everybody. Like, even I was. And I don't drink. I was literally sat on a canal drinking every night. The UK never had the impression Estonia was high. It's like we're going based off consumption. Maybe they're just all drinking so much that they just seem fucking sober, which is kind of based. Yeah, these are rookie numbers. Daz, we need to make up for the UK population and I need to start drinking again, clearly. Francis 17. Damn. On it, mate. Don't worry. Yeah, me too. One moment. Let me pop a mead open. Let me get a mead out real quick. I broke my hair, my hat has dropped dramatically. It's probably the worst part, Jesus. Whereabouts did you break your leg? Cause that, fuck it, I imagine that must suck. Was it like, what the fuck is the shin bone called? Cause that's like a normal, like, place to break, isn't it? For the love of God, I hope you didn't break your femur, because that shit is like, that's meant to be like, what? Fibula. Okay, yeah, so, okay. Probably X-ray in the Discord. I mean, I'm interested. Was it a bad break? I know, throw it in, not memes. Toss it in quotes. There's context there for us. I realise that I don't have a relevant chat. I need to really go over and rejig the, what's the mod to display stats? Twist on Fire's stats, Liam. Welcome, 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 by the way. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Oh. Oh. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. No, not really any guns, Jacob, no. Coverage, bring it up on stream. Really want it. Just because I need to switch my screen modes, I would have to do it when we're not in combat, if anybody was interested. I think most people in Twitch are in the Discord, though. I just think most of you don't have Twitch integration set up for Discord. Which means, by the way, if you are in the Discord server, if you turn on Twitch integration for your Discord account, it will automatically update you to the relevant sub-tier that you are. So if you're a tier 1 sub, it will keep track of that. And if you don't, then I'll just manually add you as a legacy sub. You just need to make sure to @me on Discord so that I know to add you to it. Because legacy sub is for anybody that has been subbed. No. Well, you know what? That's not very nice. What you just did, that bear, that's not very nice. They keep trying to come in my ass. It's fucking annoying. Look! How are there so many? It is a vanilla weapon, yes. Oh. There we go. We're at the tip of a phallus. We've done it. It's taken a while, but I made it. I don't like that rat running around. Wonder if it's turbo. Nope, just a random male. Pop has definitely reduced over here, which is nice. Did anybody tell you went down from 4th to 6th? No? People are taking over? Who's ahead of me now? Lunatic and Extreme got you. What, percentage-wise? No, I'm only on about percentage. What's up? I've never been 4th in kills. I've never been 4th in kills. I've only ever been 4th in percentage. I think I might be 5th in percentage now, though, you're right, because Extreme has really picked up his killing game. I mean, he's already 20%. So, Shivas, Lunatico, Extreme, yourself percentage. Because you're at what? 215k kills? So yeah, I'm actually 5th now. You are right, I have dropped. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's like Mike for liar and it, oh my god, it is. Every rat is a turbo rat until you actually check it. I can kill zombies in 1 hit because I've got level 10 axes, level 10 strength. Make traps work better, I find them empty or broken. You need to be using the correct bait. I've just watched a video of breaking my leg again. It was right next to the boat. Hit my leg break. Oh! Jesus. Hey fish, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the survival vid. I appreciate that. There will be more coming. As and when, I want to try do one on Friday. Whether I get it uploaded and edited is another thing, because I am working on Friday. But I'll do my best to have at least one out, and if I don't have it out on Friday, I'll try have it out on Saturday. I'll at least get the footage filmed for like 2 or 3 days, and I'll try upload from while I'm doing the subathon. Hell, technically there's no rules against me doing it while doing the subathon. Plenty of stuff to be done during that. By that I mean editing the video, by the way. Would you like to hear my leg? You know what, that one I genuinely might pass on. We won't send that one in the Discord, but if you do want to hear it, I suppose you can DM it. I'm not like overly squeamish, but breaking bones freaks me the fuck out. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe my brain will change its mind. It's interesting nonetheless. I remember my youngest brother snapped his arm in 2, falling off my other brother's bed. My brother used to have a wooden bed frame, which was split into 2 parts, so it was like that, with like a gap in the middle. My brother Dion pushed our younger brother Morgan off the bed, and his arm got trapped between the 2 wooden boards as he fell, and he just fucking snapped it in half. His arm just like banana-fied. Yeah. That same younger brother of ours as well, he has had to have plastic surgery on his finger because he slid down a bike track after falling off his scooter. His middle finger grazing all the way along the grit on the way down. And basically it jamified his finger. Like his finger looked like a jam tart. It is a horrific picture. I know that's also a horrific mental image, but I had to see the picture. It was not pretty. He asked me, do I want to see it? And I was like, well, yeah, I want to see how bad it is, but not because, like, it's gross. Because at the time I was living in Norway, so I couldn't, like, see it in person. Yeah, no, that was fucked. That was fucked. What else has he had happen? God, that younger brother has had some, like... Sorry, youngest brother has had some, like, really fucking bad... Yo, this fucking rat. Fuck off. At this point, I realize I'm desensitized to all this. I kind of know what you mean. Like, imagery of stuff, I'm kind of like, about. I don't really care if it's imagery. Damn! Taking it like a rat! Damn! Taking it like a rat! But, I don't really like watching stuff. I mean, I never have done. I don't really go out my way to watch stuff. Like, I remember Reddit 50/50 being a thing. I like did a few rounds of that and I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Rotten Duck Heart. I feel like I've heard the name of that, but I've never been there. Lemon Party, though. Meat spin. That was a funny one. Ah, yes, fish. Yes, those are the rules of a challenge. This challenge is a lot more intense than the Wilderness Survival Challenge, as I'm sure you can see. There is a leaderboard for this fish. Let me get you the leaderboard as well. There you go. Let me know if you can see that leaderboard in the chat. Will the zombies... Yeah, they will. There's a finite amount. Respawns are turned off. Pain Olympics. Oh my god, yeah, swim. Yeah, see, I just didn't watch these things. Like, I knew about the names. I knew about the, like, websites and the links and all that shit. But I just didn't bother exposing myself to it. Any weapons that you need to level up? Yeah, all of them except for axes. Although, yeah. It's, I'm playing 42.12. One of them. 42.12.3. I don't know what that abbreviation is. Alright, let's get some good sleep. It's been good having you here. Thank you again for the gift subs. Always appreciated. Very, very cool of you. And yeah, we'll catch you in a bit. You're the man now, dog. What? Yeah. And everything the link was put. Let me, one moment then. It's gone to, are you watching it on portrait? Let me get it up for you. Damn, we're nearly at 12,000 subs on YouTube, guys. Holy. No, because the leaderboard won't be, because I don't update it. The leaderboard gets updated when I put a new subscription. Shut up, Rob. Nerd. The leaderboard gets updated when Allison updates it, and when we put our submissions in. On using phone to chat. Yeah, okay, so it'll probably have you in the... I'll see which chat it says that I've messaged in. Davin Navad, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Interesting. It sent the link to the portrait chat, but it didn't send it to the horizontal chat. That's unusual. It normally goes to both. Does the game get easy for you? I must always get stuck hoarding and die just before I start to level up. I mean... the game isn't easy per se for me. I just make the right choices most of the time. All this game is making the right choices and not the wrong ones that lead to you dying. And making the right choices is generally the logical ones you should be making in your actuality. Yeah, here you go, fish. I had to pull the chat up manually because it didn't send it. Yeah, so that's a link to an Excel spreadsheet with a leaderboard on it. As it was just mentioned, it isn't quite completely up to date at the moment, but that's because not everybody puts their submissions in. How close are you to your next outpost? We're clearing it now, Lane. We're very close. We won't get it today, but we will probably get it tomorrow. The only thing I need for it is a generator, which technically I have if I move the generator from my forward outpost right now. Yep, that's the plan. Once I can actually use it as an outpost base, I plan to. Go back and finish the other yes, exactly. Exactly, gatekeep, and then that adds another red tag to the leaderboard. It is. It's good fun. That's what makes it engaging for me. The fact that there are other people doing this challenge is what makes it fun to me. Even though not everybody is facing it with the same level of, like, competitiveness. I do need to drive a car, by the way, to get this church complete. I need to drive the taxi over there, unfortunately. Which does mean that that is going to be loud, but... I mean, we clear it, we clear out the town, we make sure we get all the loot that we want from Phallus, and then we just never return. Hey, Rick, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. When I hit this one, it should lever rest. Should also break my scythe against its skull. Died uninstalled. The game too hard. The game isn't that hard. Come on. If you died to 3 zombies and you weren't fighting them correctly, you're not Superman. You're a human. The game isn't primarily about fighting. It's about surviving. And your typical human doesn't just walk up, instantly headshot a zombie, and then walk off. Now I know, my character is basically irrefutable proof that you can do that, but just because you can doesn't mean that it's somewhere that you're able to get to easily. Like, my character's 2 years old. It takes a long time to have this level of payoff. Lots and lots of zombies need to be killed to get to this stage. Hey, thank you very much, T-Nog. I agree that the game's hard, but it isn't so difficult it's impossible. It's rewarding when you start doing good. Annoyingly, as well, that there isn't the church. Like, this isn't the church. The community center is the thing that I need to clear out for the challenge, by the looks of it. Looking at the map, the image of the building for Phallus Lake is this building here, the community center. So this is actually what we need to rebuild, clear out, and get sorted. Which I guess is a bit easier. So I play my current run is it's my first longer than a month, found 100 quality engine. Hell yeah, that's dope. What's the best starting perks? Subjective. There are a few that are like must takes, like dexterous. But really what you pick and choose is down to you, because you'll do better based on builds that work for you. Not what work for like everybody else. Because I run stuff that people don't always agree with. Like, for my negative traits. You'll never find everybody agrees on, like, every trait you should pick or shouldn't pick. It's about retrying, finding what works for you, and using that. Yeah, exactly, seeing. As soon as I'm able to level long blunt, I start leveling it. For me, it's going combat focus, construction worker, brave, strong. Key ones for me also get 5 minutes closer in for not worrying about uncomfortable time. Yeah, see, that is a good way to do it. Like early on, I mean, honestly, I would say protection isn't always worth it, sure. But ironically, protection is what saved this character from a fatal bite. Because we got hit from behind by what was a guaranteed bite. And then, luckily, because we were wearing a leather jacket, we lucked out on the RNG roll and didn't get infected. There's plenty of flint around here, which is good. There's a way into the building. Perfect. Hey, Elvisang. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Survived a back torso bite, but had a leather jacket on. Hell yeah. 8 plants by garden. Hey, nice one, corn dog. That's good to hear. Hits from behind. They have a very, very high likelihood to be a bite, yes. So not always, but I'd say like 80% of the time, yeah. No, that sucks. Are you taking a little break before getting back into it, or are you jumping straight back into the game? Okay. First time we're inside here. Setting up the plumbing for this place should be relatively easy. Yeah, perfect. We just need to build a... Okay. Okay. Cool. Perfect. That is this building cleared. Now means that we just need to barricade all the windows. We need to rebuild one door, that's fine. That should be easy enough to do. We will start cutting down trees at some point, but... It's a good thing you survived them fish. I wish it was this that we had to clear out, because then it would be so much quicker. But... That's the depression, man. That's what's slowing me down. There we go. That's cured most of my depression. Perfect. Anyone know what Shivas is? He's playing multiplayer and occasional Rat Race every so often, Albasam. He's flip-flopping between the two at the minute. Okay, there's zombies. That's fun. Some down here too. It's fine though. The more that migrate, the better. Honestly, might be worth just shouting here, luring out what there is. It's gonna take a few attempts before we fully clear that area out. We got to clean up though, so. Yeah, any closer to finishing the challenge. Outside of leveling short blunt, not really, no. He's further along on combat skills than me, but he's not at level 10 in any other skills yet, from what I know. The game is called Project Zomboid. I also believe that today will probably be the last day I do in-game. Because I'm quite tired, it's 3:20. Of course, we did play a bit of Overwatch for the first 2 hours of the stream. So, that has ironed out a lot of the time that we normally would play. It'd be cool if I can get to the farming. It's definitely one of the most time-consuming tasks ever, Sam. But even some of the, like, skills, like, combat-wise, are hard to level. The thing with what Shivas did is him and Twist raced to get to 1,000,000 kills. So because they raced to 1,000,000 kills, he didn't really focus on other objectives, really. Which... lot of disease. I'm tired as well. It's the end of the day then. We've done a very good job of clearing Phallus, though. We're through the most populous part of Phallus now, so there's probably only about 2,500, 3,000 zombies left here. So, I think tomorrow's stream, I should hopefully be able to do every single requirement for this outpost except for the car. Yes, this character has been alive for 2 hours. This is the car that we're going to drive up there as well, but it needs a new battery, so I'll actually make those notes, so... Outpost taxi needs charged battery. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, Dragonox, we got scratched on the neck / bit on the neck, but fortunately our bone choker and leather jacket kept us protected, so luckily no damage sustained to our body. But yeah, we're gonna rest this day in game, and then we're gonna take a break. We're gonna go find somebody to raid. But next time, let's bring from the floor, let's prepare the nails, the saw, the hammer. We're gonna need all of those. We've got hatchets galore. Do we have extra nails, or are we just gonna dismantle stuff to get more nails over there? Just gonna dismantle by the looks of this. Hell yeah. That is us ready to begin construction. Exciting that next stream we might have our second outpost constructed. I mean, the hardest part of it is going to be from here, going all the way back down here, grabbing a spare battery from a junkyard down here. So that's probably the longest part of the setup for the outpost. But once we've done that, we're good. Even though we'll be able to do it, we'll get the taxi ready, but we won't drive it. We're going to clear out all of Phallus Lake. Then once Phallus is cleared, and I've looted all the buildings, we will then drive the car. If I set off a house alarm at any point while clearing out Phallus Lake, I will drop everything I am doing and immediately drive the car as well to the church. Because if an alarm goes off, the noise from the alarm is just going to absolutely obliterate whatever noise the taxi makes anyway. So I might as well just drive the taxi to the church when that happens immediately. Even if an alarm happens all the way up here on Greer Street, like, we need to run all the way back, get to that taxi as fast as possible, get it started, and drive it to the end of Lakehead Drive so that it counts. And then we'll have to clear stuff. No, they last up to 5 years in this challenge. Yeah. But yeah, that's where we're going to wrap up today's stream. We're going to go find somebody to go raid. Let's go to the main menu. Yeah, currently Shivas is actually playing Rat Race. Who's live that's raided me? No. Not a lot of people live that I follow today. Claiborne is the only person I can see. We'll go give Claiborne a raid. And yeah, that's where we'll wrap up for today. So thank you guys very much for coming along and watching. Remember, stream tomorrow. If you aren't already in the Discord, here is a link.
Until next time, beautiful people.
Bye-bye for now. But yes, there you go. Link to the Discord there. We're going to go do the raid. Bye-bye.